Kunapareddi, an English language professional. Today, the 4th of June 2025, we are beginning with our evening sessions with law students. Our first law student for this evening is Sumedh. Good evening, Sumedh.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you doing?
It's pretty well.
How was the day today?
It's went pretty well, ma'am. Actually, we have seen some Bharat scene right now, which was passing from payments. With
So tell me two or three sentences about the Bharat that you saw, a wedding procession, isn't it?
yeah,
What did you see?
they were following the previous how there's marriages are going on. Like bride is going carrying on horse.
Right
Towards bridegroom's home.
Bridegroom
Yeah,
is
bridegroom is coming towards
sitting on
bride
a
home.
horse. Was he
Yeah.
sitting on a horse?
Yeah, he was sitting on a horse which was decorated. The horse is decorated with some green carpet, velvets.
Yeah.
It's covered. It's pretty well. While we are seeing this type of scenes, it makes something better.
So, do you think everybody was, there was a lot of music, or how was it?
Yeah, they're using some drums, some kind of DJ,
A band was playing.
Band was playing. The friends and relatives were dancing for the sound. They were enjoying a lot.
I know. I think weddings are basically enjoyed.
Yeah.
And particularly when the bridegroom goes towards the bride's
bride's
house or wherever the marriage is being held. So they go with a lot of fanfare, I think.
Yes.
I've also heard people playing, lighting a lot of crackers,
Crackers,
fireworks.
but actually
They have a lot of fireworks also.
We can't see today.
Today, I don't think we saw it, yes. All right, so we were looking at law. I thought we'd do some law terms today, just to see how well you remember your law terms. So I'll ask them in the form of a fill in the blank. You can maybe fill in the blank.
Okay.
Okay. So these are civil law terms.
Okay.
And this is like a fill in the blanks. Complete the following definition by filling in the blanks with the appropriate civil law terms. Number 1, a dash is a written law passed by a legislature that governs civil matters.
Dash law.
What is that word?
Statutes.
Statute. Very good. That's good. Statute, yes. A statute is a written law passed by a legislature that governs civil matters. Second, the dash is the party who files a civil lawsuit seeking remedy for a wrong.
Petitioner.
Okay. Is there any other legal term for it?
Can you repeat me the question, please?
The dash is the party who files a civil lawsuit seeking remedy for a wrong.
Civil wrong.
Civil. Who is that? What is that term called?
Petitioner, obviously.
It could be a petitioner, but plaintiff is also a word.
Plaintiff and petitioner.
Have you studied plaintiff?
Yeah, plaintiff and defendant.
Okay.
Actually,
So they are seeking
criminal,
remedy for a wrong.
Yeah.
They are the plaintiff, and as you're saying, maybe you said petitioner.
Yes.
Okay. I think both of them would be right. The dash is the party who files a civil lawsuit seeking remedy for a wrong. So as you said, it could be petitioner. Plaintiff
And
is
plaintiff.
also another word for it. Dash is the legal responsibility for one's actions or failure to act, often leading to damages.
Leading to damages. Can you repeat?
Dash blank is the legal responsibility for one's actions or failure to act, often leading to damages.
Negligence.
Is there a word for the legal responsibility? Is there a legal word?
Legal responsibility.
And we are talking about legal responsibility for one's actions. So is there another word from
Duty to care. Duty to care others.
Liability?
Liability, yes.
Liability.
Duty to care of others.
So we are talking about legal terms here.
Okay.
We are not talking about any general
okay.
language. So we are the legal term is damages. Damages, I'm sorry, liability. Liability is the legal responsibility for one's actions or failure to act, often leading to damages. Okay. Can you think of an example?
See, generally when we are passing through the roads, the liability of the bike rider or who is driving some car or something, he has responsibility to, he has a duty to care others.
Yes.
Like who is, if he drives negligently, he not only breaches his duty, he also breaches others' duty to care about himself. He has a duty to care others also.
That's his responsibility as a driver.
Liability.
As a responsible driver, he has to take care.
Yes.
So liability here is more like the
Responsibility we can call it. Yes.
Here it's responsibility. Okay. A dash agreement is a legally binding pact where both parties must fulfill specific obligations.
Contract.
Contract.
In contract, the both
Contract.
parties will need to.
They both have
The both is part-
different things to do,
yes.
responsibilities, yes.
It is an agreement with the consideration. It's called contract.
So, contract is an agreement. Agreement is a legally binding pact where both parties
With
must
a lawful
fulfill
consideration. In some other
specific
cases,
obligations.
consideration might not be necessary.
Yes. So, since we are talking about legal terms here, we are going by the legal terminology.
Yes, contract.
Dash of care refers to the level of caution a reasonable person would use in a given situation.
Duty of care.
Duty, very good. I think you are quite, you remember all your law terms.
Yeah, I guess.
Duty of care refers to the level of caution a reasonable person would use in a given situation. All right, sixth. A dash is a court's decision that resolves a dispute and determines the parties' rights.
Dash is an
Court's decision that resolves a dispute and determines the parties' rights.
party's right and
Court's decision, what is it?
just in persona.
When a court decides something, what is it called?
Order.
Is
Degree.
Okay.
Finally, we get order. Judgment also we can use. Judgment, order,
yeah.
decree.
The court
But
gives
there are three similar. While we just listen these words, they look like similar, but there are much difference between the order, degree, judgment.
So here we are talking about maybe something that the judge gives. Could be a judgment. Okay. So we have done a few legal terms today. They were mostly referring to civil law terms.
Yes.
So I think you are quite, you remember most of your legal terms. Okay, we will also look at some picture reading today, and let's see. So this is a picture we are looking at, and Sumedh is going to give us a few sentences about the picture. All right, Sumedh, so let's look at the picture and give me some sentences. First, give me the introduction. What is the scene about?
Yeah, the scene is about a marketplace. We can see that usually in cities or any village there will be a marketplace. So that citizens who are living in that city come and buy these groceries and necessity things, whatever they want. So usually we can see that by seeing this picture we can guess that it is a vegetable market and fruits market which are situated nearby. So one vendor is selling some pineapples. We can see that pineapples is placed in some
in a basket.
Basket, like we can call it a basket, and few pineapples are placed in on the table. and the vendor is sitting on the table and collecting cash and giving that fruits.
Selling.
Yes, he was selling it. Uh, and we can guess by seeing this picture, we can guess that it is a pineapple. By seeing this structure, we can guess that it is a pineapple. The woman who was leaving that vendor, fruit vendor, she already collected some pineapples. What necessary?
She's
I
bought.
think yes, she bought. And the child who was nearby to her woman, I guess he is also another customer. He bought 3 pineapples. I think he was collecting change from the vendor, and the woman started walking towards vegetables, and the another vendor who was sitting next to him, and the woman carrying some, I think it's a bag.
It's a cloth bag.
Yes, cloth bag. She was carrying the cloth bag and collected some vegetables and fruits, etc. And she was walking towards that vendor. The vendor is eagerly waiting what she is going to buy.
She's
and
going
how
towards
much-
another
yes,
vendor. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I think he was calling that woman, please come and buy some things from me also.
What
Like
is
he was
he-
offering some offers.
Yeah. What is he selling? Can you make out?
The picture is not clear. It might be mangoes or lemons. It is an yellowish color. That's it.
Okay.
We can see that weighing machine. This vendor does not have weighing machine because he was. We can count the pineapples and he was selling the pineapples whole, not into. He was just not cutting into
Yes,
pieces.
they were, yeah.
And the other vendor, it might be he needs some weighing machine to measure it.
Yes, if he's selling vegetables, he will need something.
Vegetables.
Is it a weighing machine or a balance?
Yeah, balancing machine, I guess.
It's a balance.
Yes.
What they hold like this. Let me
Yes.
see. Yes, I mean that is called a balance.
That's all about this bag.
And what kind of shops are there?
I think the shops are just like tents.
Makeshift.
They use some cloths to make some decorated in
Yes.
tent.
So it looks like a simple vegetable
it's a simple,
market,
simple
and it
vegetable
could be in
market.
a village. It could be in a
Yes,
town
it was
also.
supported with just a
yes, simple
simple stick.
sticks.
Yes.
So it could be a village. See, it could be a small town. Vegetable
it's like a
markets
town, I
are
guess.
all kinds.
It's like a town because mostly in villages they don't go to markets to buy these vegetables or something. They will grow in their farmlands. That's it.
Oh,
Yes.
all villages do that.
Mostly villages do that because
They
the
don't go to
transportation is.
markets?
We can see that in villages, most of the villages they don't have much.
They grow their
transportation.
own food. That's
Yeah, they
vegetables.
they grow their own food in a natural way without using any chemical fertilizers.
That's very good actually. If they
Yes,
could do it.
but
If all villages could do it, it would be very
In
nice.
city, we are mostly buying that chemical food. The food is get adulterous.
Yes. Fine. So there are some other shops in the background, but at
we
least
can't
these
see
two
that.
shops are
Yeah.
more close. We can have a clear
These
picture.
two
of
shops
that.
only highlighted in this picture.
Yeah. All right. So we will look at some long topics also. You know, there are some topics here. You can select whichever you wish. So you'll read it aloud and speak about it for 2 minutes.
How can common people or citizens contribute to saving the environment? Talk with examples. It's a nice topic, ma'am. Actually, to saving the environment, June 5th we celebrate Environmental Day. Tomorrow is Environmental Day. So,
I
not
remember
only on
that.
Environmental Day, but whole year, like 365 days, we need to protect environment. Only we are protecting on only environment day, it won't impact that much to that earth. So most of the citizens should believe that earth is like mother, like how the mother feeds us, the earth is also feeding us with its natural resources. The humans are just go on polluting soil, water, rivers, whatever it might be. Even the farmers also polluting by using pesticides. And if you take the normal cities people, they're using a lot of plastics. With the plastic, the layer of earth is covered with whole plastic, like we are covering whole earth with plastic, and we are burning fossil fuels, and this plastic contains woods, and I mean, when the field, when the grass is cutted, the remaining grass, this leftover grass in fields, the farmers are going to burn them for the next crop. So it is also causing a lot of pollution, and we can see a lot of vehicles like diesel consumption vehicles and petrol consumption vehicles. They are generating a lot of pollution. If we see that normally in cities, while we are traveling from around 9 o'clock in morning and after 5 p.m. in evening, we can see that whole the roads are covered with smoke. Sometimes I felt like when I was in window in my balcony, when I was seeing that, it seems like fog, but it's not fog, it's smoke.
All right, so it's time now. We thought you would speak for 2 minutes. So, but it was good, your topic, but the topic was, how can common people, citizens, contribute to saving the environment?
Yeah, by planting trees. See, ma'am, actually we are cutting most of the trees. If you plant a tree, suppose if it is your birthday, just plant a tree. Like it generates more oxygen. Whatever the pollutants are there in the air.
So quickly give me 1 or 2 other points because it's time actually.
Okay. By reducing the plastic contents, just reducing the plastic contents and planting the trees, and not polluting the water.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. So you had some good points, Sumedh, but the fact is you should try to speak it. If you said 2 minutes, you should try to speak it within those 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am.
So the point was,
actually it's a big topic.
Your introduction took most of your time.
Yes, yes.
So the topic was, how can common people like all of us contribute to the environment in a day-to-day life? So as I said, use less plastic or whatever it is, you should focus more on the things that we can do to save the environment or conserve the environment. All right. So next time when we have these talks, we should try to organize a speech in such a way that we finish it within those 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, it's a good topic, I guess.
It's a good topic, yes. So if it was an essay, you could have written 2 or 3 or 4 pages. Yes. But because it's a speech and it's just a 2 minutes
like just a
time,
short notes, 2 marks answer.
So you'll have to first finish the introduction in 2 or 3 or 5 sentences, and the rest of it you have to speak on the topic. So this is also one way of organizing our thoughts as to what we should speak.
Okay.
We have to organize our thoughts and speak within those 2 minutes. That's why I normally say you take 1 minute. People can take 1 minute to organize their thoughts.
Yes. What they need to speak on the topic.
Yes. All right. So we will look at some meanings from words from newspaper. There are a lot of words. You can start with this thing. Words
RCP majors IPL at 18. Okay, I guess RCP has won the 2025 IPL Cup yesterday.
What's the full form of RCP? Do you remember?
Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Okay. So what
After
is it?
18 years, they got cup, I guess, by this sentence.
Yes, yes. So what is the significance of the word majors IPL at 18?
Like they were in the top majors. Top
People
of the
become a major in our country at 18.
Yes, after 18.
So in the history of the World Cup, the World Cup, the IPL is 18 years old maybe.
Yeah.
Up till now they have not won.
Yeah.
This is the first
18
time.
sessions.
Yes, the first time they won, and it's
So the RCB got major.
They said majors. So it's a nice way of putting the words together like that. Up till now they were minors, so now they have become majors. What about this?
Ponguletti beats big on Bharati. Actually,
Bats big. Oh, what is it?
Ponguletti bets big on Bharati. Tomorrow we have Bharati session in my Nalgonda street also. Actually, I was also going to attend that Bharati. Yes.
So what is it? But Bhubharati is some kind of a government thing. Is it a government thing?
Yeah, Ponguleti is a minister. I guess.
Minister, okay.
I think he was launching some Bhubharati, like previously Telangana TRS government has formed some schemes like
government schemes.
yes, it's related to land reforms act, just like it is a Bhubharati in our state.
So what does it mean? Bets big. Ponguleti
Like it was
bets.
which is the initiative taken by the Ponguleti minister. It is contributing a lot, I guess. Might be Bhubharati
So
is
he has a lot
raising
of
a lot.
Yes, I think the minister and also the entire government, maybe Telangana government, has a lot of hope from
Yes.
that scheme which is
Bhubharati.
called Bhubharati. So he's betting big. You know, if you have a lot of confidence on something, you say, okay, I'm very confident that this will do well. So that minister Ponguleti is betting big on Bhubharati, on that scheme, and
Yes,
he feels
I think
it's
he was
going to bring a lot of positivity.
Expecting a lot.
He's
from-
expecting a lot from that. And yes, one there.
Pool panel to rule out
Poll
systems, log voter turnout in elections.
Poll
Poll panel to rule out the system to log voters turnout in elections.
Poll, you know, na?
I don't guess.
Poll is election, polling.
Yes, polling
People go
panel
to the
throw.
polls.
Mm,
So poll panel is some election body,
okay.
and they are doing what? They are trying to
Rule out system
roll.
to
No, it's
log.
not rule. It's roll.
Roll out system to log voters turnout in elections.
And this is a central government initiative. They are, when you introduce a new scheme, you also say rolling out. Rolling out is one way of saying it. Roll, nothing rolls as such, but it's some one way of saying that we are bringing these new schemes. Okay. And this is the poll panel, that is the election body which organizes elections. So and that is for to log out voter turnout. So it's some detail about voting, but the poll panel is rolling out. So it's a scheme that they are bringing out for the public, that
Okay.
kind of thing. Okay, I think we'll stop there. You have done 3 words already. That's good. So we have done you've done law terms, you have done picture reading, you have spoken on a topic, you have also done vocabulary from the newspaper, and see that you try to use those words as much as possible.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, can you use any of these words in a sentence, the ones which you described just now? Any one?
We can
Majors or bets big, roll out, anyone?
Yeah, we can use majors also, ma'am.
You come out with a sentence, majors.
Many of the citizens get, driving license after they are getting majors.
Okay, here majors is in a form of a verb.
Okay.
Major can be a noun as also, but here major is used in the form of a verb. RCP majors at IPL at 18. So, can you think of any verb, majors as a form of a verb?
Like,
People when they study something, that also is majoring. Any special subject that you study, you can say something that I majored in history, I majored in
okay,
electronics
let me make
or
a
whatever,
sentence.
anything.
In IPC, we measured the topic around offences related to marriage as compared to other topics.
You studied that? When we say majors, we
I
study
studied.
it. If you have studied it as a special
Major,
subject.
yes.
Okay. In degree, people have some specialization. In post-graduation, anyhow, they have specialization.
Yes.
So, in degree, if you suppose you studied something, you can say, I majored in this subject, that subject, special subject. Okay, that's one way of saying. I majored in electronics, I majored in computer science. Though you might have done engineering, but out of that, what's the special subject?
Specialization.
Like that, specialization. So that's also majored, and that's a verb. So, here RCP majors at IPL at 18. All right then, thank you very much, Sumedh.
Thank you, ma'am.
That was nice talking to you. Okay.